Alright. Next stream coming up on runatones.eu, playing PLO 10 on 4 tables. My name is Not Raisin. Welcome, or as the case may be, welcome back to my channel. And again, it would have been pretty nice had I already opened up the client. So let's do that right now. Let's see. We can sort it a little bit. Just bear with me for a minute. And well, it's gonna be a slowish start to the stream. 7 peeps on the pool. Around noon there was a surprising like 20 something. But I guess it is Sunday and they all had dinner to attend to and possibly take a nap now. Let's wait to get into action here. While we wait for that, I can send out the tweet that the stream has started and all that jazz. But if yesterday was any indication, this has the potential to be another crazy day. There was some amazing things going on yesterday. Not least of them, me being up around 8 buy-ins, I believe. Like 2 or 3 minutes. I mean, right now can't really be commenting on any action, so I might as well do the few things on the side for just 2 or 3 minutes. Then the poker will have my full attention.
Shot at being original. You know, they got motivation too. You know, they got motivation.
Alright, so that's all taken care of. But unfortunately, we're not in action yet. It's kind of a bummer. Well, I guess it's okay. We have some relaxed music going on. And things will pick up. Oh, the dog is making an appearance. Louis. Check it out though. PLO game. Yeah, not much to see right now, Luis. Just close the door so it looks a bit better in the background. Yeah, I mean, kind of feel sorry now that there's nothing going on just yet. Okay, so pretty much all of the other stuff. And now I'll join you in, well, waiting. Alright, let's do this. Ooh, forgot to take my key thingy out. Might be a more mellow stream as a result, even more so than this already. Right. Well, this is an unfortunate start. Oh well, it is Sunday. It is. What is it? 15 minutes past 2 Central European time. I guess some people are napping. Or just plain enjoying the nice weather we're certainly having. It does feel like spring. So there's 9 entries in PLO 10. There's 8 at PLO 50. There's 4 at PLO 100. Like, during noon I kept an eye on the pools. There were like 12 or 14 at PLO 200, something like that. Pretty amazing. Yeah, and I'm not gonna jump into the no limit games just to have something on screen. I would showcase me being efficient at game even more so than I do on the PLO 10 tables. Although I can't rightly say I'm a fish. I'm learning. And you know, if you've been here yesterday, then I think there was some good moves. Going down. Definitely a fun stream yesterday. The day before I wasn't really happy with how I played, but yesterday I definitely was. To the best of my knowledge. Oh, and there's certain Jane Anders' live. I guess that might be interesting to a lot of viewers as well. So I thought I should mention it. Even if it is to the detriment of my viewer count. Come on, games, pick up. Maybe I should... You know what, I'll restart the client. Like, sometimes every once in a while I have a feeling I just don't get seated. It's probably superstition at this point, but... let's try it. I'm still hoping that there's an update today. I heard there might be one coming this weekend, but maybe not. I mean, it is Sunday after all. I guess the guys at the Run It Once offices deserve their rest. They certainly have earned it. And with luck, they will give us a gift next week in the form of the PLO 20 pools opening, which we will be all over. So we're starting the day with 622 euros on this side. This is of course not the entire bankroll. But I'm just basically mentioning it to myself because I tend to forget what I started the day with. I'm never quite sure how the day has been gone. Right, so come on! Put us in a game. I mean, play PLO 4, I guess, if there's... Let's see if you can get into a PLO 4 table at least, so we have something going on, right? Let's see. Okay, we get seated there at least, so... don't worry, it's not gonna be our main game today. Ooh, no, PLO 10 is opening as well. Things are happening. It's kind of out there with the large gap to raise the 4, 5, 6 hand. Triple suited, even on the button. Let's get into this game slowly. No need to go crazy just yet. And this one I'm calling. Well, there's good and there's bad news. We don't have any of the diamonds. We do have a pair, like a gutter. Now we have the nut straight. Not a gutter. Bit of a wrap going on, actually. I think I would bet this. Heads up. Can't be horrible, right? Get a call. The 10 is kind of meh. Check and decide then. I'm not gonna say check to induce, but check and take it as it comes. I think we split that part, right? Yep. Raising this seems okay. Nice. We are in profit. One big blind in profit. Finally, I think we should end the day on a high note and just take our winnings, go home. I think heads up, it's okay-ish. Well, I'm kind of liking it a little bit more now. I don't think he's gonna bet too often here, so let's do that ourselves. Nice. Just almost quadrupled our daily profit. Right on. Ah, hang on. Got my thingy. Just an awesome word whenever you don't know the word for anything in English, as I sometimes do. It's just, give me the thingy. This one I am letting go. I'm not saying this is the way to go here. Whoops. So we flop top pair, blocking the Broadway draws a little with the queen, taking it down. Taking it down. Who's told us this saying, watching Jane Ant is for now. Aye, good call. Good call, way to go. So the PLO, I was gonna say PLO 2, might be a little too out there, but PLO 4 at least have some action. Decided to call this one. I think it's fine. Down here, can't do anything. Interesting pot developing down there. Potentially. Ooh, another PLO10 table. Okay, let's pull one now. 15 entries? Yeah, let's phase out the PLO4 then. It is kind of on the lowish side, after all. Right, let's check the volume levels. I have a feeling they might have reset for the music. If it has been kinda loud, then I apologize. Is it not doing that? Looks like my mixer won't open. Check the levels in the streaming software. I think it's alright. Let me know if the music is still loud. I'll keep an eye on it. For some reason the Windows audio mixer won't open. Never had that happening before. A strange day. Me playing PLO4. That thing happening. Weird start. But I have my thingy. It's on the PLO4. That's okay. One off the button. Fortunately the button caught, so he's gonna have position on us for the rest of the hand. Something to keep in mind. And that's probably gonna be a family pot now, right? Yeah. Oh. Well, flopping the second nuts isn't a disaster by any means. Not a better two, I think. Ooh, aces on the PLO10. Sweet. So here we get called in one spot. Continuing betting is okay-ish. Take it down. Nice. Took it down with the aces and get the aces back to back. It's all kind of nice. Get a walk though. Hey, okay. Fair enough. Called the button raise here with a paired hand. This was okay. In the big blind. I have a feeling the music might be a bit loud. Oh man, this is bugging me because it's gonna be too loud for me as well. I can just turn it down here. Yeah, okay, cool. That's better. If it's now too low, too quiet for you, then let me know. I can turn it up in another way for you. Right. Check it out. 15 entries now. Should be seated at the third table soonish. On here, the ace jack 6-3, double suited, not perfectly suited, but it is double suited. Let's play. It's a pretty crappy board. No blockers, bottom pairs. As soon as I can, I'm pitching this. I mean, if they check twice, really. Checked in position, I think, well, it is a kind of a nice pot though. Let's go for it. Let's make it not... Try to make it not look like a bluff. Of course, now I'm continuing the story on the river. Nice! Didn't see that coming. Quite honest, the third table is starting up. Got kings and fives here, single suited to the king. No reason to do anything but raise. Take it down. Pre-flop, always kind of neat. Next double paired hand. Wow, aces back to back, double paired hands back to back. This one isn't nearly as great. It's a hand. Let's play it. Also a hand over here. Queen 8, 7, 6. And here we have all the blockers, but unfortunately we have all the players in the hand as well. I mean, it is a rainbow board. Let's step out of line a little. This is very optimistic. Yeah, okay, fair enough. I kind of appreciate him re-raising, so I don't... So I won't bluff again on the turn. Save me that. Ooh, ace, king, queen, 7, single suited in the big blind. I think if the small blind raises, I'm coming over the top, right? Unfortunately calls. I'm still putting more money in, of course. Could have been iffy board, middle pair, no blockers, no backdoors. Gonna let him have it right away, I think. Sounds good to me. Aces over here. Not the hardest of aces, but they are suited. I have the gutter, the bottom pair on this board. Over here we could raise blind or blind. It's iffy, I think. On the other board with the ace, I'm gonna go for a little, just a smidgen under a half pot. You flop the top pair, which is not gonna make this hand any easier to play. And now it is kind of interesting. Now I'm gonna bet big, and here we get raised. And I'm a little bit at a loss, to be honest. We do have the backdoor flush, so let's call there. Here we get raised again, like substantial raise. Okay, you take it, dude. And we're now in action on 4 tables. Things are picking up. And I mean, with this bet size, if I call his remaining stack, even if the club comes and I would want to represent the flush and all that jazz, I think I'm gonna let it go now. It's kind of weird. When he's saying he has a set, basically, for the middle, or ace-4, not that often 6-4. Oh, it timed out on the table. Damn it. Yeah, I think that was alright. You can't win all the aces hands, I mean. Calling the flop was fine. Pitching the turn against his bet sizing with his remaining stack. Sounds good to me. And thanks for tuning in. Double suited king 9, 7, 5. Perfectly double suited. Looks like we're gonna at least have position now. Someone decides to come along. Alright, let's play a part. Yeah, the toughest of pairs with oh, no backup, almost no blockers. Getting small. Ooh, what do we have down here? A splash pot is a nice one, and I have a good hand too. I'm not gonna just limp here. This guy is all in with 37 cents, interesting. This is a board to go broke on, I fear. Over here I have to check now, I think, with the jack. I'm gonna bet big, right? I mean, if he raises, I'm not gonna be excited by any means, but I'm gonna have to get it in. And the gutter, the backdoor hearts. And we took it down with the king on the other hand, on the other table. And let's see what happens here. Nice! Unfortunately, we split it between us, but still. Thought it was done for when the days came. King 5-8, facing a 3-bet. In position against the razor, let's do it. The button's gonna come along pretty much always, I feel. This is not the board to broke on, at least. He checks, really. Not gonna try anything just yet, if at all. Get the ace queen 6-4 on the other table, and now it's getting interesting. Now we have the toughest of sets here. I'm a bit at a loss of what to do. Betting hard, checking or betting's both okay. Take it down, nice. And here, I mean, we have the backdoor hearts. He's betting full pot though. I'm gonna pitch this one for full pot, I believe. Somehow I'm not feeling it. I'm aware that feeling or not feeling is not the best approach to playing your poker hands, but a full pot. I was in position, I mean, I'm okay with it. Also okay with getting the queen queen, king jack. Double suited, in position, getting to put more money in. Couldn't be ecstatic if he rips it, but... Whew, now he, out of nowhere, puts 4 euros in. This dude folds, and we can't do anything but call. I'm not hating it. Position. Certainly not hating it now, wow. Come on, dude, this is your board. Bet it. Yeah. Yeah, man, I think we got lucky there. A little bit. Nice. First big stack. Right on. And wow, and a splash pot coming. So up here I'm calling against re-raise, and here I'm gonna limp with the intention of always like repotting it, and this happens often, and here we flop very well as well. Yeah, there we go. Here I'm ripping it for sure. It's a nice nice bonus to the hand. And here I'm ripping it as well, him betting almost full pot. Now here's the time. Here we gonna put it in. Ah, unfortunately, well, we had outs. We had a decent amount of outs, but he had the top set there. I mean, fair enough. Yeah, YOLO for sure. This time I'm in the mood to chat. Hate a call, obviously. Taking it down is just alright with me. As well. Good start! Good start to the session. And we take it down. Awesome! All kinds of awesome. That's a nice pot. To take it down pre-flop, I mean. That's like what, that euro in there, and then one something of these, like 185, 360, 370, 470. That's good to me. Something like that, right? And here, I'm not gonna call this. It's a deuce and a 3 in there, suited to the ace, but out of position. Those two low cards. I think it's a fine fold. Not folding this, not folding this, not folding this, wow, I'm actually all over the place. So here I'm just gonna call. In position, queen jack, 7-8, double suited, very fine hand. Here, get raised again, and I'm gonna re-raise with the king 10-10. So things are happening all over the place right now. Get cold called on the king hand, on the king table by the dude behind us. Here I'm gonna get half. So here, I mean, sorry. And would you look at that? Wow. Yeah, I'm betting big. I mean, I don't mind going broke here. Took it down with the aces on the other table. Took it down on with the queen jack hands as well. I mean, that we have the 10 as well is kind of not ideal, but now I'm loving it, man. Now I am loving it officially. Think a moment. Yes, more than likely a decent amount of outs. Not more than likely, but often enough. Getting ahead of myself here. In that tank. Have those hearts, baby. Like the pure heart draw. Nice! Another €4 coming our way. It's nice of him to lead into us. Not gonna get into any trouble here, even with the blockers. 2 future straights. And I'm not asleep on any table. Tight aggressive, tight aggressive, tight aggressive, loose aggressive. This opening up thing starts to feel good. Multi-way. Nah, the 5 is out there. The 5 was a 7, 8 for sure. I'm pitching it, I think that's cool. Yeah, it would be a troubling flop here, troubling spot. Let's see what happens. I've got her now. A horrible spot on and all. So we have all the 6s, and for that reason I'm gonna lead out and I'm gonna lead big. That's pretty cool. Heh, and now we have all the, you know, we don't have all the straights. We have 1 straight. Not blocking. Yeah, we are blocking the nuts. And the spade redraw as well. This was a nice card there on the turn, the 7. Not giving us the nuts, but having the 6s, it certainly feels like the nuts, right? And the board pairing. Let's give him a chance to bluff if he wants to, or value bet if he can, of course. He checks, okay. Don't think we would have gotten any more money out of him. Let's see what he check what he showed up with. Yeah, ace 10 10 9. He had the spades. He had a nice hand. He's saying that's pretty nice of him. I have a feeling he might be a little bit sarcastic about it, judging by the expression on his face, but yeah, I'm definitely opening up on the button. I would have folded this 2 days ago. I'm not saying this is like the right move. Definitely folding against the re-raise. Yeah. You battle it out amongst yourselves. Doesn't matter. It would have bottom set, man. That would have been on this board. Wow. Not a good spot to be in, for sure. And I think we're already up a little for today. Yeah, like 1 buy-in. Nice. Let's start. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Thanks for keeping me company. Appreciate it. This one I'm folding. 4 and 6. Like, assuming it would be heads up. I don't know. I don't know what the move is here. Assuming they'll fold and we get a new spot, I'm gonna go with the really tight option now. Yeah, I don't like it for some reason. I'll have to look into that. I will copy down that hand. Check it out later. Here, I mean, we flop top and bottom, no back up at all. Let's check it in position. Sounds good to me. Now if he checks again, I'm betting like pot, I think. Also sounds good to me. Eh. Couldn't be slow about it either. Take it down. Taking it down. Good stuff. Queen 668, double suited. Guess I'm gonna call, right? It's too needy to let this go. We are getting a board, that much is for sure. You have to build not flush draw, the open ender. Blockers, two straights holding all the sixes, two other straight draws. Might be a check raise, honestly. The pure open ender and the flush draw, right? But he bets full pot. I don't like calling too much, which is not full pot, which is why I'm gonna rip it. Yeah, no, I'm not loving this spot. He probably just clubs it, but he doesn't! He does not! He does not! He had the two pair! Oh man, that's all kinds of exciting. Is that how that works, the clip thing? I have the wrong thing open. I to make put a marker down how to add the right thing. Presently. But here's splash pot, we can't do anything about it. Here we just gonna just power limp. That's the way to go. I'm not gonna lead out. This is the only chance I have of winning this pot, I feel. Well, unless the 3 rolls off and no flush comes and all that jazz, but nice! Got some rake back there, right? Oof! Up to almost a 40 BB stack on that one table. Things that make me go smile a little bit. The classic min bet under the gun. I mean, I'm not gonna try anything having checked twice. He checked twice as well, but nah. Nice splash coming up there. Not a nice hand for it though. If I can complete and see the flop, fine. I'm gonna go out of my way to see it though. Yeah. That would definitely be quite a detour. And raise. I mean, what can you do? Would have been a good flop, but how many of these are we getting with this hand? I'm okay with that. It's like a bet and a raise, like this guy. This dude took it down. Interesting. Potentially we might have been in trouble had we been in the hand, which of course we had no reason to be. Same is true for this one. 3 suits, the deuce in there. I think it's a fine fold. I am digging this channel after all these previous sessions where I had the previous streams. Like the upbeat channel, which with a lot of questionable tunes, and yesterday the ambient, which was alright, but a little bit too... Oh yeah, too much on the ambient side. This is definitely me opening up, I mean... Short stacking, this is a Snap folds. This one I'm folding against the raise, I would assume. King 10, 6-4, not ideally suited, and the side cards being way too far apart from each other. Sounds like a good plan of attack. Or defense, as the case may be if they raise. So we have the gutter, and that's at both back doors. No, actually, betting small here. Push out of my range sounds kind of okay. If I get raised, I'm gonna have to lay down and kind of hate it, because with all the back doors, there's some equity there for sure, but we take it down right away. Dig that part. Kinda digging this hand. So here we have the flush draw, right? And some straight draw blockers. Now it's a little bit of a different story having the open-ender. Top and a pair. Gonna be tough to make two pair, but still. Not that desirable two on this board, because they would all make straights. But we wouldn't have. Took it down with the queens on the other table, if I think I showed that one. Things are moving in the right direction, how about that? Good start. 27 entries in the PLO 10 pool is also nice. 16 in the PLO 50, oh. Soon, soon. First PLO 20. Then the PLO 50. Let's re-raise this to switch it up a little. So it's 50 ace, 50 king, it's a button raise, you can have all sorts of hands there. Not gonna go crazy with it either before or after the flop now, but I think it's kinda interesting. Here, blind versus blind, c-betting half, sounds good. He calls, which also isn't horrible, it's, well, it's a board, let's put it like that. Check this one with the gutter. Took it down with the ace, pair of aces on the other one. Now having two gutters, right? Right. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. Not raising this one. I'm betting this one fairly large. Not gonna lose much equity if he decides to raise and I have to fold, right? This certainly is interesting now. I think I'm betting this one big. The open-ender, all the flush draws in the world, the overpair. Took it down on the other table, by the way, on the 7-7 board. Cool stuff. Take it down here as well. Cool. Oh, wait. No, that was kind of premature. Premature. Cool stuff. Should you have any opinion about the following, do let me know, please. I'm thinking about using the auto scene switcher, so you'll never have, unless I force it, this view, and just be seeing the tables. I think I'm gonna try this out. I'm just gonna switch automatically wherever I click. And this one I'm c-betting small. Here I'm definitely betting, having all the blockers in the world currently. Of course, if a queen, a king rolls off, I'm done. Not now. Kings on two tables. With the ace in here. Suited to the ace is more than alright with me. Bet this one big, I think. Down here with the very mediocre kings, we get to complete. Hopefully see a flop for cheap. He's in the tank here. The king's board, with the bad kings, we take it down. Nice. There's an ace, I'm gonna be out. Here, the 7-8 is one I'm probably gonna check. I'm gonna c-bet it really small. The better way to go about it, I feel. You have the 10 against half the table, I'm not gonna do anything about these blockers. And this is kind of a card from heaven, all in all things considered, right? Doubt they have two pair. Let's pot it. Here, I mean, that was suited and calling, I think. Okay, let's keep you updated. get this board, which isn't entirely horrible, having the nut flush draw. Here. I mean, I'm gonna check it now with top and bottom, basically. I can lose against 2-pair every so often. Nope, nice. He bets full pot and I'm gonna let it go. You look at that, loose aggressive, tight passive, asleep at one table where I hadn't been getting any hands, and tight aggressive. Things are moving in the right direction for sure. Wait, that's where the action is. Folds! Back in the channel and back at work making clips. Appreciate it, Folds. Also, welcome back. So here, I'm not gonna do anything. I'm gonna have to check it out. Ah, did just rip it. By the way, Folds, your efforts have not gone neither unappreciated nor unnoticed. I tweeted a bunch of your clips. And I will continue to do so, as long as you're willing to, you know, make them. Awesome! Actually, I'm gonna tweet this one right now, it's kind of fun. Getting used to being active on social media, which is still weird. And it's out there in the ether. This looks like a good hand. Queen 10, 8, 8. Double suited part is what makes me want to play it a little bit. Obviously not ideal, but I... Now in short stack this is a fold now. It was a raise in the first place in this position under the gun. It probably isn't in short. But we are not playing short. Actually pretty deep. Not effectively though, because all the other peeps are at 100 BB. I'm gonna go for it, right? It's crossed. Let's hope he doesn't rip it now. That's a kind of an... I have a feeling I have to check fold this one, right? I mean, I have both the back doors, but it's so hard to... I have blockers, but... It's so hard to make 2-pair, which more often than not we're gonna need at least. Yeah, it's kinda nice though. This one I'm checking. So he got checked through on the other table with the 8s we're holding. Just gonna check it again, I think. Oh, there's a club on board. Yeah, we're gonna be out of this one. See what happens though. What do you know? It doesn't matter at all. What's the right call? Here I'm gonna raise it right now. Right here! Actually, I could have raised this one smaller. I kind of autopiloted this one a little. Keep you up there. He re-raises. Wow. Take back everything I just said. Ooh, that's a rough spot, my friend. That is a rough spot. And down here, one dude had the Ace King Jack 5? Like down here in the... What was going on there? So set against that, I mean... That's never fun. But I'm starting to think deeper in these spots when I have the 9s. I'm not saying I would have folded it on this board, with the 7 in there as well. Like in his shoes. Nah, I'm not folding that. Although the raise size is kind of worrying, again from his perspective. Yeah, just in the big pot that was going on previously, where the eights. This guy wanted with a pair of fives. And here I can't do anything now. I think this would be overly optimistic. This dude is deep, but not nowhere near deep enough. Here, get let into, gonna let it go. Would have been an interesting spot. Still happy with how I did it. The other dude had ace, had king jack, had king queen jack 9. Okay, let's watch. Kings, okay. Queen. Ouch, that was a stung for that dude, wow. He definitely gets an emote from me for that one. So let's see, I mean, wait, this was Raymond in the other hand, right here? Right. So he's willing to have his chips move around quite a bit. And who was the caller? I believe it was Carlo up here. Did Carlo have clubs in the hand? No. He's getting the green shirt. Eager to call off. How pure have we been running so far? I mean, big stacks and 2 tables. Wow. Yeah, it's just an easy 5 buy-ins up. No, tell a lie. 3. I think we lost one at some point in one of the one table, right? I'll take it at face value. I assume the cashier is not lying. Blind versus blind with the ace-queen, 8-5, triple suited, 2D ace, flop a gutter on a very dry board. Definitely gonna be c-betting half pot on, I feel. Betting too small, just 1/4 or so is not the way to go here, I think. Check raise might be interesting every once in a while. Just thinking out loud. Absolutely nothing. Deuce pairs, and I kinda like that. Still have the gutter. Some overs. Overs might be good actually too. Take it down by pure aggression alone. Oh, and by the way, I don't know if you were there, Fulls, yesterday when I went all in with the aces for 11 euros and a big and an already 11 euro pot. It was like pot size. On a 3-club board, I put that one in as an entry for the fun Sunday competition. It was kind of a fun moment. Let's see if I win those 1,000 euros, getting us that much closer to just jumping over the PLO 20 right away. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. And here, it was really deep. I might get frisky, but not frisky, just optimistic and call. But that was okay. This one I'm not calling, not suited to the ace. Even in position, let's get multi-weight, and yeah, it's kind of iffy. Feeling this might be a fold actually down here. See under gun raiser. 2 peeps behind, but one was sitting out, which I didn't notice. Would have made a difference if I had. The feeling this might be is a little bit too loose, maybe with 3 hearts. Oh, I blocked the aces, that is the good news. Having the bottom set is, you know, not terrible. He checks, and I definitely dig that. I'm gonna bet biggish. If I get raised, I'm gonna puke. Just a little bit, helping me to stay slim. He folds, cool. How's the pool doing? 21 entries. 17 at PLO 50. Right on. Not folding this. The 8-10, 8-8. Perfectly double suited. This is definitely a flop for it, right? Blocking the 8s, I think. Leading this one out. Also a cool hand down here. Ace King Queen 5, double suited. Took that one down with the Ace King. I'm in a bit of a pickle, but against a loose aggressive, I think. We beat all the aces except for, you know, the aces. Bet possibly. No, I can't fold it if he rips it. With that back up. Gross spot, I feel. Kind of a gross spot, a little bit. Potentially, let me put it like that. You make that flush, and that one I'm gonna check and see what he does. Down here, get aces. If he bets it, getting 4-1, I need to be right like 25% of the time, just a little less, huh? Let's do a quick call. Yes! 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 That check worked out beautifully! Beautifully! Just taking it down left and right, right down. Wow! 400 BB splash pot coming up right after. And we're deep against. Oh, we're deep against this good. I mean, we can't do anything. Hope to get the deep dude out here. This is so gross in all kinds of ways. Please fold. Yes, the aces, which is beautiful for him. Wow! Did we take this one down? This guy, we didn't lose money. We gained some money. This guy had a better hand. It went over. It was over way too quick. Whew, must have been a dream scenario for the other dude, all in all. I mean, bad aces 4 ways isn't the dream, I'm aware, but... Oh, I think I need to, like, go meditate for a minute now. That was just too much. Wow. What is going on? If you're wondering if the games are good at Run It Once, man, they are. Are they ever? Ooh. Chips are flying. That much is for sure. And on this table I'm gonna leave actually. Because I do not want to, like, just mentally, I don't wanna... For my mental game, I mean, I don't want to lose a 800 BB pot against this guy. Who's very loose aggressive and in position on us. I think that is a very fine decision. That being said, I'm still gonna raise with this hand here. A splash pot. If he re-raises, I'm out. I don't want to risk it out of position. Keep it small. No backup whatsoever. Except in the form of 2 pairs, obviously. The backdoor full house. This is not a horrible card, I don't know. Unfold, dude. It's not a horrible card either. There's not that many 2 pairs he's making. If he bets it, I'm in a pickle. I can't call it down with a top pair, top kicker. He checks it and I think we're good. Unless he has something weird. Wow. What a wow. What a wow. I'm just gonna put it like that. The 400 BB splash. It's been a long time since we've seen a big one. Nice splash here. My computer is bogged down a little bit. It's kind of slow. Not really sure why. It should... Wow, that is the dream right there. Yeah, dude. We're not gonna think about this at all. He's the queens. He can get lucky, I mean... Yeah, he does. Good for him. Not mad about that. How can I be? With how the last few minutes have been going. Yeah, my computer's slow. Let's open this up. I mean... You know what? I'm gonna take a short break with the stream in a minute. And restart my PC. This is usually a sign for trouble, that something's gonna be go wrong with the Run@Once client or something. I'm really not sure why my computer decided to do that right now. But this shall be the plan. Being back in a few minutes after the blinds come around, of course. I'm gonna check against the button. This is much more his board. Let me just see. Let me just check up on the damage we just did. Yeah. Still 4 buy-ins up, and I might be more. Who's the cashier legs behind? Yeah, this is really slow now. Not sure what's up there. Had to fold that one with the kings. Wow, now it's getting really slow. Wow. No idea what's up. Yeah, I'm not blocking anything. I'm still gonna bet now. They're both checked. We're flopping the open-ender and the top pair and the flush draw, I should say. Sounds pretty good to me. Also blocking the other straight draws. Took it down with the kings on the other board. Now we run pure for now. Come on, lead out, dude. This is 6-4. Or any set that you care to have. Shall not mind if you win this one. This is just a beautiful spot. Ah, we split it. We had a... Wait. I got the better... Good for you. Got the better straight. Can't be helped. Another decent-ish hand to raise and a decent splash. 50 cents extra. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna combine it with like a 5-minute break. Restart the computer. It's gonna be 7-8 minutes all in all. Sorry about that noise. So should you care to stick around, I would of course appreciate it. I also understand if you decide to do something else. It is a fine day, hopefully where you are right now as well. There's plenty of things to do besides the poker tables. I think I want to call this one, see what it does on the river. Now that might slow him down. Yeah, feeling we're gonna split this one. Nope. Interesting. Just thinking, like, if this would have been a spot, not because of the hand he showed up with, but just generally thinking, having the 3 queens, if this might be a spot to just rip it there. I think it might have been the way we played the hand, right? It's plausible that we have a full house there. Or just a better flush might have had him worried with his specific hand, but that... Food for thought. Oops. That noise, man. One of these days, I'll take a few of these buy-ins and buy a new chair. Right, so without much talking, unusually enough for me, just gonna stop the stream, back in 10 minutes. Thanks for watching so far. It certainly has... I'm already talking a lot.